If you notice that your reach on social media is down or the social media algorithms are changing constantly, you are not alone because algorithms are changing. And when you look at the strategies, when you look at the advice from leaders in the coaching and service-based industry, especially when it comes to social selling, especially when it comes to like navigation, social media, you might find like, okay, why that person has so many followers and I don't, and my offer in particular is not selling as well on social media. The thing is, social media is changing all the time. User behavior is changing all the time. And today, in this podcast episode, I decided to talk about three crucial social media mistakes in messaging that a lot of coaches, a lot of consultants, and service providers online are doing right now, and why your message, why your offer is not converting as well as you would like, or maybe as well as it used to. All right, like this is a pop-up episode, so absolutely unplanned. I decided to record my podcast episode, and I thought, you know what? Why not to do it live? Why not to do it live and see who joins will join and like see how it rolls. So like if you're joining me live, say hello in the chat, let me know where you're watching me from. And by the way, this is exclusive podcast, and this is exclusive live stream rather for my LinkedIn and my YouTube community. I'm not doing IG live stream in parallel. So if you are joining me right now, and if you are wondering why social selling is not working anymore as well, and what moves you could do right now in your business to improve your social selling, improve your reach and sell your offer more confidently and more effectively using three moves that I'm going to mention today in this episode. Let me know. All right. Three mistakes that I see a lot of coaches and consultants are making, especially when it comes to social media. So, like, let's address the elephant in the room. What's going on social media lately, and why last year it was a little bit easier, or a year before it was a little bit easier to sell on socials versus like today versus right now. So, since we're going live and this podcast I'm recording live on LinkedIn, let's talk about LinkedIn. LinkedIn decided to take initiative anti-virality. So LinkedIn doesn't want anybody to go viral, and also uh, it's the algorithms is changing, and the algorithm is changing. The how people interact is changing, and like what we see, what the numbers that we're seeing, we may not see. We may not see accurate numbers. For example, I go live on LinkedIn all the time, and I closely watch my numbers. I closely watch who is watching, who is engaging, and listen when I attend other people's live streams. Sometimes I don't see any number. I see just zero, or not zero. I don't see any numbers, but people are actually watching. So like that's number one. And also you may not have like as good as of a reach as you used to have because the algorithm is trying to balance everybody out. So like the algorithm is trying to level everybody out. So what you could do right now. So there, and listen, yes, social media and algorithm affects your sales cycle because you need the people to see your content 100%, 1,000%. But also, the reason number one why your offer may not be selling as well in 2024 as it used to be in 20 like in previous years. Like first of all, um, it is important to do like I always tell my customers, I always tell my clients, do your market research. How people are making buying decisions right now. Do your market research. Look at other industries, right? It's not about copying other industries, but what is going on right now. For example, if you are in high ticket space, people still spending money, but the buying psychology has changed. If in 2020, 2021, 2023, it was the opportunity economy, people saw the opportunity. People like there was this feeling that there's a lot of money to be made and the interest was low. And listen, even when I look back in my corporate days, I was able to land big salary, big money, like big salary. So, for example, for mid-level senior engineer, a salary, an average salary was 145, 150K. I was offered on the spot 20K more to my existing salary. My salary jumped to 170 to 175. Well, actually 25. Yes. To 175. I like, okay, like this is new. I've never seen that before. But like that was the opportunity economy. And also like people got stimulus and the buying psychology was a little different. Also, if we look at other high ticket industries, for example, auto industry, people were buying cars. People were buying cars, right? People were buying cars. The housing market was a little different, but right now the buying psychology is changing. So, how do you position your offer that it is a safe offer? And listen, when I work with my clients, right, there are two main components that you should have in your online business in order to sell it effectively. Number one is your authority. Number one is your authority because, like, listen, and how do you know that you have authority? People invite you to speak in engagement. People invite you to speak on their stages. People invite you to their podcasts. People publicly recognize you as the authority, and this is like this is number one reason why people buy. People see you as a subject matter expert. And like I mentioned auto industry and I mentioned the crisis or the stagnation in spending in this economy for a really good reason. Because listen, you might have used to work with like a certain population of people who had discretionary funds, who had credit lines, who were able to, like, I don't know, use their credit card, use their credit line and buy for your services. But right now people are a little bit more careful with their credit lines. So what it means for you, you need to elevate your buyer. You need to elevate your buyer. And when you elevate your buyer, you need to elevate your expertise. You need to elevate your subject matter expertise. And listen, when I work with my clients, they like this is the first thing that we're working on. We're working on authority building. How do you build authority? For example, my client Donovan, he just got invited, and actually recently shared his achievement on my page. Like he recently got invited to a tech conference to speak about his expertise, what he's doing, and like even when in his promotional video clip that he actively say, hey, like I am a mentor, I work with the community, I would like to give back to the community, right? Number two is social selling beyond social selling. And when we talk about social selling beyond social selling, it's relationship marketing. Do you build relationships? Because right now in this market, especially like when there are a lot of service providers online, where there's a lot of supply, people will buy not necessarily because your solution is such a unique solution. And yes, your solution might be unique, but people will buy because of you, how you show up, because of your energy, because of your community, right? This is really essential. People buy from people, and you need to build your relationship, leverage relationship marketing. And you can leverage relationship marketing, like, first of all, the law of reciprocity. Like, for example, one of my goals and challenges this season is actually build community on Instagram. And what works well on every social media platform is the law of reciprocity. Everybody wants to be engaged, everybody wants to get your attention. So give people your attention and start conversations. And also, uh, a lot of my clients also leverage, like, in online and in personal relationship. It's when your social selling goes beyond social selling. Is when you build relationship, and it's not a quick sale, y'all. It's not a quick sale. And listen, the buying cycle may be rather large right now, but like, when you're nurturing those relationship, this is where your further sales coming in. This is where your further clients coming in, through relationship marketing, through relationship marketing. And number three, why your offer may not be selling as well as it used to. It's your offer positioning. It is like, listen, social media will change all the time. Social media will change all the time, but but the fundamentals and but your offer positioning and will always stand. And like right now, it is crystal clear for everybody to like, if your offer is not selling, go to the drawing board. Why it's not selling? Like, what, do the research, like market research. Because when people say, hey, like, my offer is not selling, I'm posting and people are not coming through. Like, okay, you're posting, but are you speaking the language what they're speaking? Because if you are in a rut right now, where you see the slowdown, the number one action you have to do right now is actually go back to the drawing board, talk to your customer, talk to your people. And it might look different for different people. It might look like you offer like a very low entry point, like maybe like a, I'm not saying go low ticket offer, but rather like go to that entry level offer when you can talk to people, when you can deliver results and hear from people. And if you have crickets and nothing more, like, I would start offer like even free consultations, because what you need right now more than money is to actually hear and see your prospects talking about their needs, talking about their problem. This is number one necessity. This is number one necessity. And also, like, maybe you are in this situation where you posting content, you are showing up online, people showing up to your calls, people raising their hands, people in your DMs, but like, you are having problem closing clients. So that was my client, one of the consultants that I use, that I work with. And that was all, again, offer positioning. Is your offer safe right now? Because when we started working, and it actually took us just a couple of sessions to sit down and get crystal clear how to make that position safe. And my client made multiple five figures, and she got her return on the investment six times. Six times return on investment what she invested in private mentorship with me. So uh, I also wanted to pop up on this episode and say that October 1st, the doors for my private coaching program are closing. The enrollment ends on October 1st. So if you're new to my world, if you like, or if you want to know more details, this is what it is about. It's a private mentorship program, and it is for business owners who have the offer. You have the offer. You know what you're selling, and you need help with building your authority, ramping up your social selling, and increase your conversion rate through consultative sales. These are 3 points that we are working together. It is a small group and one-on-one coaching because my priority and the way I like to work with my clients and the way that I've seen greatest results time and time again is when I actually look in your business and work together in your business. We're going to work on your content strategy. We're going to talk about and work together on your launch strategy, and we are going to discover what is the vehicle of marketing for you. Because if you're selling high ticket offer, and in my books, high ticket offer is anything from between $2,500 and $12,000 and above. So if you're selling premium offer, you have to have premium channels to marketing, and premium channels to your social media marketing are your long form content. Like for some of y'all, it can be YouTube. For some of y'all, it can be podcasts. And for some of y'all, it can be live streams. And also, how do you leverage your content in the way that it speaks to your client? And also, like where you get in a place where you don't have to put when you don't have to create content all the freaking time, because you're running a business, you have you have family, you have other obligations. Some of my clients are leveraging 9 to 5 and building their business at the same time, which is absolutely doable. Some of my clients are absolutely 100% in their business, and they're like they just don't have time to dedicate, like to post every single day, right? Like, and I'm teaching you the method that you can leverage in your business to like ramp up your social selling, ramp up your content, and ramp up your launching strategy that is not strenuous, that is not disappointing in a way for you, and it also builds your authority. Because listen, I can go on and on and on how my clients built their businesses like from the ground zero up, how my clients got invited to speaking engagements, speaking opportunities, podcasts, summits, become recognized authorities, how my clients sold multiple five-figure offers in their businesses. And by the way, it's not income claim. And it's not an income claim. Somebody asked me, like, okay, what you can guarantee? I can guarantee you to work with you on your business together, give you like robust social selling strategy and social selling system that you can deploy. Listen to your sales calls. When you do your sales calls, like if you record them, I will review your sales calls, I will review your content, I will work with you side by side on your business. I can guarantee your income, right? Like, and it would not be ethical of me, but I can guarantee that I will go hand in hand with you in your business as you're building your business. All right. The way you can enroll, the enrollment link is in the comments for if you're watching me on LinkedIn, it's in the show notes. And if you're not sure if it is quite for you and you need to have a consultation, I open my calendar for consultations. It's a complimentary consultation to see, like, for us to look together into your business to see if it is good fit or not. All right. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye, y'all.